Yo, so look, you guys, we get a new video. The judge is making Fani Willis make a huge decision. We're gonna watch Doug and XL talk about it. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of my opinion, and we'll end the video. So let's see what we got. Like, comment, subscribe. Always, if you're new, if you're watching right now, like the video, please. Just scroll down and like it. It's that simple. Let's see what we got, y'all. See what we got.
Welcome to Doug in Exile. Guys, the Fani Willis, uh, Judge McAfee made a decision today, and it got announced today. So that's going to be just the first one. This is going to be a very short video. I'm just threw a mic on and just started going. Um, Briefly, the bottom line is the judge told Fani Willis, you have to remove Nathan Wade or give up the entire, you and your entire office have to give up the entire case. There. I have the legal document here. We can actually read it. It's 23 pages long. I'm not going to read 23-page decision from Judge McAfee. He just showed that he took his time to be thorough and put this thing together correctly. We're not going to read all the correct. I'm going to give you the summary of the whole thing. How's that? Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the Happy Patriots are. We've been following Fani Willis since even before before she went viral, before the controversy. So
That's facts.
I think we can already all guess what Fani Willis is.
I think she's a snake already, and I do think she's gonna throw Nathan Wade under the bus, and she's gonna keep trying to be spiteful, and she's gonna keep trying to go after Trump. I 100% believe that. And I know it's a little bit off subject, but I want to see what she's gonna do with that subpoena that the Congress just got on her. So I want to see if she's gonna submit over what she needs to submit over to them. But let's keep going.
Probably going to do if she wants to keep this case, and if they think it's strong enough, she will throw Nathan Wade under the bus. That's if she wants to, if she goes like, look, I'm gonna, and she seems pretty proud and pig-headed. I think she's gonna stay on this thing and just get rid of Nathan Wade there. And then she gets to continue her prosecution. She's not gonna, this thing is not gonna go to trial, guys. This ain't gonna happen.
Hmm.
They may be able to, I mean, just to seat a jury, okay? How long does it take to seat a jury in a RICO case? Last time Fani Willis, it took like over a year. And so that was a very public, drawn out case. You can't seat a jury. Ain't going to happen before Trump gets elected. I mean, before the election happens. So their desire to have this thing affect an election is not going to work. Here's the legal document. I'm looking at it from documentcloud.org. And in fact, I could probably point, I'm not going to point the camera at it. I'm just going to read it to you. It's a little easier. In the Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia versus Donald J. Trump, Rudolph Williams Giuliani, Mark Meadows, Jeffrey Clark, Robert Cheeley, Michael Roman, James Schaefer, Harrison William Prescott Floyd, that's Harrison Floyd, Kathleen Latham. The order on defendant's motion to dismiss and disqualify the Fulton County District Attorney. So this is something that they all put together to try and disqualify Fani Willis. Which is really, so this is a second case. After Fani Willis went after Trump, these defendants all went after Fani Willis. On January 8th, 2024, that was early this year, defendant Mike Roman filed a motion to dismiss the indictment and disqualify the Fulton County District Attorney's Office. 8 co-defendants later joined supplemented the motion, raising additional grounds for disqualification. Among other allegations of disqualifying conduct, the defendants contend that the district attorney obtained a personal stake in the prosecution of this case by financially benefiting from her romantic relationship with Special Assistant District Attorney Nathan Wade, whom she personally hired to lead the state's prosecution team. Now, the judge does not go on to say he was found guilty of that. He just goes, look, he said, she said, but this is obviously looks like impropriety. And
Facts.
therefore, you will resolve this
Facts.
thing by doing this. Now, we're going to get to I'm skipping 23 pages of all this backfill by the judge, which is fine. to get to the final paragraph, which is always the conclusion where they sign their order. They go, therefore, this is Judge McAfee, this is the final paragraph. We're going to read that together, and that should be able to conclude most of this thing for you. Okay, here we go. Conclusion. Whether this case ends in convictions, acquittals, or something in between, the result should be one that instills confidence in the process. Anybody getting more and more confidence in the process with Fani Willis?
I think like that's why the judge did this. I think after this goes through and after a choice is made here, I think we're gonna be confident that it's gonna go the right way. Because if she removes him off of there, she's still gonna be facing a lot of problems. Nathan Wade, of course, if she removes him off there, she's still gonna be facing a lot of problems. But if she just drops it, I think it's like it's already a guaranteed win. But I think it's like the way the street's gonna be paved for Trump to win. I think if I said it right, I think you guys understand. If she gets dropped from the case, if her team gets dropped from the case, Trump's gonna have a smooth pavement. That's what I think.
I mean, Judge, I got bad news for you, buddy. Not only is your court a laughingstock, all of Fulton County is a laughingstock, all of Georgia's a laughingstock, and people are horrified at the thought that there's a district attorney named Fani Willis rolling around. How's Harrison Floyd supposed to feel about this complete, unprofessional, scamming amateur? Like, I really think McAfee blew it on this one. He did not go deep enough. And I don't just mean that as a partisan Trump supporter. Of course I'm a partisan Trump supporter, but if the goal is to instill confidence in the process, how's everyone feeling about confidence in the process these days? Good Lord. A reasonable observer, unburdened by partisan blinders, should believe the law was impartially applied, that those accused of crimes had a fair opportunity to present their defenses, and that any verdict was based on our criminal justice system's best efforts at ascertaining the truth. This is BS, my friends. Does anybody feel that right now? Dude, if I'd practically feel like going to Mexico, I would go on the run before I'd stand before a jury of my peers in Fulton County, Georgia. Are you kidding me? You might as well just throw me straight in jail. That's seriously how I feel. I'm sorry. If I was going to be put on trial in New York, in Washington, D.C., or Fulton County, Georgia, I would literally feel like there's not going to be justice. This is what makes people duck and run. Go to another country and disappear. Are you kidding me? Okay. Any distractions that detract from these goals, if remedial under law, should be proportionally addressed. After consideration of the record established on these motions, the court finds the allegations and evidence legally insufficient to support a finding of an actual conflict of interest. However, the appearance of impropriety remains and must be handled as previously outlined before the prosecution can proceed. The defendant's motion are therefore granted in part and denied in part. So ordered, this 15th day of March 2024, Judge Scott McAfee, you failure. You failure. He really could have tightened up the law in this one thing just by going in and going nuclear on Fani Willis and this whole thing, going, look, this whole thing is dirty. This whole thing, Trump is not going to get justice. This is a scam from the top down. He did not have the balls to stand up like an adult male, and he squished. McAfee, you're a squish. You're what's wrong with the system. You hurt the legal system you claim to protect. You actually ended up protecting the mockery of it. You're a scrub. I got nothing for you, you hack. This pretends like you're trying to be fair and with the law, and really, you're funny. It shows you do not have common sense. And this is what's wrong with our legal system, ladies and gentlemen. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. This has been, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, tell your friends, McAfee.
Please leave a comment on this video and don't forget a like if you watched this far, which I highly doubt. But like, comment, subscribe if you're new. You guys see what I had to say earlier about the video, really, and that's where I'm gonna be at mostly the whole entire time.